Okay, greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Monday night game of Mutants and Masterminds. Also, I got a few things on the screen that don't need to be there. Cape City Chronicles, our homeless heroes, if you will, has been a little bit since we've been on here, so I'm sure a lot of us are probably having issues trying to figure out where we're at on the situation here. But once we get it all squared away, I'm sure it will run smoothly because our game master is very good at his job.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, he
And also
corrals chaotic children all day long. Anyway, before we jump into tonight's game, I got the typical shoutouts I'd like to give out. First and foremost, that nice little postcard we have in the middle of the screen there for you that we had created specifically for this game is brought to you through Roll20. Allows us to show that to you and share it with you. We can also do battle maps and other artwork to share with our viewers as well as our players. And keep our players situationally aware of combat in certain situations. Second, and shout out we're going to give to is Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to go log in, create a custom miniature of any kind of creature you want. Actually, they've got a wide variety from Medusas all the way down to humans and halflings and elves and the typical stuff and up to the monstrous stuff. You can also do, I think we'd say with the familiars and mounts. If you're a subscriber, you can turn all that into digital and use it to make a digital miniature that you can use in digital games. But the main part is you can purchase those, have them sent to your home, already painted, already made, or if you got a 3D printer, you can buy the program and print out as many as you want. Say, hey, you made a horse with a rider. Now you can print out an entire cavalry. Go to heroforge.com and check that out. Next we have is GUI Cube. GUI Cube is another company I want to give a shout out to. They created a company that created a world 5. You know what? I am slipping and tripping over all my words this evening, so I am doing great. Anyway, it's a 5th edition style D&D type world they've created, and over the last 5 years or so, they've actually added to it from the help of people such as you. Contributors who put something out there that's part of the show. And if you've watched any of our previous shows, like you've heard of Tall Tale Tavern that was created for one of our games, is actually going to be in one of the upcoming books for the GUI Cube. The compound that's in our previous game, the one we have on Saturday nights, is also in there, along with both NPCs that were met and discussed with over the weekend. Let's see. If you haven't had a chance, go to GUICube.com, check them out, see what they've got. They just finished up a huge Kickstarter, so there's lots and lots of material out there you can get, everywhere from races to classes to informational books on certain areas of the world. So go check them out. Let's see. Let's jump to our actual sponsors. We have, first and foremost, we have W Energy, a good manufacturing practice certified product formulated to give you focus, which I need apparently right now, without all the jitters or the crash. It has no calories, no sugar, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. It's a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing awesome content. Use the same code, ROLLHITDIE, to let them know where you heard about them from. You can find them at humblebundle.com. If you're watching us on Twitch, here's a few things to take into consideration. Down below, we have a bubble next to the chat bar. That bubble is called a chaos bubble. The longer you watch us, or the more you watch us consecutively, you gain points. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in our D&D style games, whether it be our Saturday night GUI Reincarnate or our Sunday night Legacy of the Kingman Stones. Also, you can add an extra 2 points or take 2 points away on a player on the Organized Play Nights on Wednesdays. Also down below, very important, is the 2 links. One is for Extra Life and one is for our website. Of course, the most important one is Extra Life. Click on that, it'll take you to their website, which will allow you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The website, of course, takes you to our website, gives you a little information on us. It's always in flux, but the shop is always there, so you can check on the shop. and get you some swag that sports some of our different things from either the symbol at the bottom right hand corner or some of our previous games, like our previous Mutants and Masterminds game with our Army Corps shirts, or our Vampire the Masquerade games. I believe we had a one shot done, and we also have the Kindred of Savannah shirt done. So go check that stuff out. I think that's all the bubbling I can do at the moment. So we'll go ahead and hand it off to Gerald to jump into tonight's episode of Cape City Chronicles.
All right, folks. So, to remind, when last we were together, the gang had infiltrated Fort Liberty, had interrogated a general who was a major part of Project Athena. Project Athena was the project where the government has basically set up a competition from different corporations to see who can reliably uh, produce superpowered people and do it quickly and efficiently and also relatively cheaply. Uh, Three companies that are still involved in that. Emery Hadrick, which was the company that altered Lucas and Keeney. Uh, there was Kensington, whose operatives there was a slight run from situation with when the
More
gang
like a
met Leo.
run through.
No, we ran from out the window and away from them.
Yeah, you went out the window.
I feel like they were relatively in front of us, so I'm calling that a through.
Yeah, okay. You went the other way, but they were in front of you. Yes.
No. They were okay. Look, they were on the street. Okay, they could.
They were kicking the door of the apartment you were in.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Not all of them. That's true. Not all of them. But you had an encounter light with some folks from Kensington, and Humanix is the company that Aku's father may or may not be still alive and involved with. And I believe the last thing I can remember we talked about is you guys were on your way back to Cape City, but you were going to make a quick stop off at the headquarters of Emery Hadrick Laboratories, which is in Chesapeake, Virginia, which is conveniently located between Fort Liberty and Cape City. So quick little detour. And that's where we're going to pick up today.
Okay.
So, the building. What's going on, folks? Oh,
Where?
my internet connection is unstable, apparently.
I'm feeling it. Oof! Wow. Yeah, that's some awful. Oh, there we go. It's better. All right. So who's? No, it's terrible again. Who's driving?
Probably you.
Why do I have to drive?
Because you're probably the
I
only
don't
one
have
in
a
the group that
license.
has a license.
You're in a stolen van. I don't think the license is the big issue.
Well,
Look,
I would actually go more saying you two at least have an idea of how to drive.
well, no. I mean, let's just let's put
we can say Liam's driving.
yeah, there you go. Let's put Chris's character on the wheel.
Okay. We know he can drive. He has a camper.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a vehicle, but he has a camper.
Well, I mean, Anything
I
can be
mean,
a video.
he's got more than we got.
Yeah, he's got
We live in a subway.
Technically a form of transportation.
No, we live in the subway tunnel. We don't live on the actual subway train.
Yes, but if you omit certain details, it sounds like a normal situation.
skip the details. We sound better that way.
I was gonna say, what's normal?
The setting on the dryer that you use when you don't know what's the best one.
Yeah, there you
Oh man, it shrinks everything.
go. Actually, that's just the pie talking. But yeah.
So does pizza, but we won't get into that.
All right, moving on. All right, we're going to. You said Emery Hadrick, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So does anyone have a problem with how that whole thing went down? Should we discuss like our motives beforehand so we don't,